This not Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
From the streets of Africa to the world beyond, they learn about the things we the hold strong. Political thoughts we no go shine, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand tall. Come here we are, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, go yeah we there. For the future, we the pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive.
Yes, family.
So we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music, the flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Politically, that's not gonna hear
Yes, family. Welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come to the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we're not done with Komon-Tok. But first and foremost, I just want to apologize to we all. For quite some time, and not be the cam live. It's a very difficult moment for me as a family. My wife miscarried, so you can understand how devastating anything they can be. So it just knocked me off, for very, very challenging anyway. What's not is for express, but they're going to say, now God the gift, now God the technology, and of course, to God be the glory. And we as people, we believe in God, and it will God do now fine. There's no way, for question God, and so we tell God thank you for that. However, the work they continue, not so. We for continue for do the same thing they do, the service who they render to with people in a salon and by extension mankind, because these days they blend both Africa and international world, you see, combined. So another maker be lost, and hopefully we don't come back, we don't resume, and well, we're on fire now, not so. One of the things one of the first item we can look into, you probably go out yourself. I'm sure you don't see the amount of money we, according to information with the retrieve, $6.5 million. We possibly could be almost like 15 trillion leones. What in 15 trillion would do for you as a nation? I'm sure every electoral class 5 picking self or class 6 picking self you call, definitely you will give you that answer there. We know now the better one, and we no one go into that again. If like I say, if this allegation for say Maada Bio spend that kind of money there for Metengi the chairmanship, while looking to history a little bit and check if that position in a position where they pay for, or perhaps as Africans, we always look for, for add to prestige or privilege, or maybe just for say, we don't do this, or me don't be president. And if that be the case, Maada Bio will be the first person, not the first president for do that. If we go back into history, I'm sure plenty people will remember, not so. 1980, Seka Stephen spent almost $100 million at the time, 1980. Even though the bank governor back then, Sam Bangura, he advised and clearly say, "Pa, this reckless spending, this we economy not strong for us this." But well, other story then say there was a man what they call highway. When you team up at the way of the president, well, then they send in at the highway. The story goes say they end up a killer and then get a replacement, and the OAU could continue. So what you do today, we count something like that for patch up, a little bit of research. We'll come back up with this one. But the $6.5 million, this now allegation, you don't get any documents for can put for you now, yeah? This now just an allegation where people can see. And they talk about Maada Bio being the chairperson of the Ecowas divided. Some people can say, what will they do chairmanship as a country where they struggle in all spheres, where the economy almost there on its knees? Other people can say, yes, for a good, for what we get the chairmanship because of prestige, national prestige, and we go use that platform there for do a lot of things. For example, younger issue, we will maybe resolve and finally until we don't dinner the chair, and perhaps we will use other things. Again, this is just part of the pros and cons. Other people can say, okay, we don't dinner the UN security. It don't pass 1 year, if I'm not mistaken, going to 2 years. Yeah, something like it don't pass 1 year, or you going to anyway. I know, but at least you don't need the 1 year. I think we get another 1 year extension if we still need for the day. Waiting actually that sits there don't help we as a nation. Because the thing is, people may look for practical thing, tangible reality. Anyway, the introduction don't long, not so. And I'm sure plenty of people remember today where now June 24, that was 1 year, 2 years ago. June 24, 2023, the election will take place. Now, the very controversial election will result into tripartite. And the tripartite come up with 80 to 84 recommendations. Where up till now, we see, well, the government say they don't do all, almost. And some opposition members say they still believe, say, other one and go for calm. So what does this mean for the fight against electoral justice? The one that we believe, say, Ecowas, they restore, because we know our names there. There are people that were bent, they bent on this idea. Then just we don't say some cocksure, somebody believe, these are people that way, they will pull outside team up, we believe say December. In fact, new dates don't come out too. I'm sure a lot of people are going to follow this one. New dates don't come out for Samura in Hanover, Maada Bio for Hanover, they say December. Anyway, I'm sure this story there will get millions of time. And we go get for kind of those genealogies. And as Maada Bio don't take 7 years as president, there was a debate between SIBA and as well as AKK, the pros and cons. So we could just take two minutes out of there, alone, just learn much. Well, the international news, the African news, Nigeria don't warn America, say if them ban them, then go stop for Selgate and critical mineral. As you know, Trump plan for extend and travel ban, not only to the 11 African country, it will extend to 22 more, So I don't know. Well, a lot of people then say it's fine for letting them do it so, because maybe if they don't do it so, we'll be more responsible, we'll be more, sober-minded for belief say. like the adage would say, no place like home, and it's real. And we go look into that. Of course, at the international news, this night news we don't turn throughout this week. I'm sure that one of the most, wouldn't they say, tight glue now, wow. You know, I miss nothing, but especially people that are all passionate about news. You know, I miss nothing. Any aspect of it, the Iran-Israel war, oh my God. I mean, I think it creates anxiety, it creates tension. Of course, it creates some kind of a little bit relief and laugh again. Some fun kind side, some people that they make some meme way at least just they make for ease attention no more. So it's a very dangerous situation back then. A few days ago, it could have exploded to something else. But anyway, and these are the issues that we will play around with. So always be jam-packed. You can see. If you just join me for the first time, we want to use this opportunity for welcome you within a different side, within our YouTube, within our Facebook, within our TikTok, within our Instagram, any side you watch, we kindly ask you consider for follow and like and the program. And we people and from Facebook, thousands of them don't come. We really appreciate you. Welcome, Una. But we just want to give you a short advice. Facebook gets a policy. This is not about us, Komon-Tok alone. Now, a general policy that any live video will take 30 days, then they pull out, then they delete it. All now the new policy. And creators and content creators and we not get no way for changer. Yeah, because there's no way like formidable force not it because you're on fear, really painful. Imagine somebody don't doing very hard work and but I didn't get not so now they learn to reload him up. Anyway, what you for do? Nothing. But wish them for reconsider, them find another way rather than just deleting it, But perhaps in future they might change. But also around church, YouTube it is permanent. So I know say plenty people then and like usa than day. So might not go pull on a TikTok, you never pull on Instagram, you never pull on a Facebook. It's fine. But consider in case you want to come back in future for go look on that very video where perhaps you comment, perhaps you call, kind of YouTube, subscribe, and then go back on Facebook and continue for watch. What about that? Makes sense, eh? All right, okay. Well, they can just now for comfort issues here. Me and Mr. Komon-Tok, and today, of course, on the 24th of June, 2025. Well, they can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go mix alone. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone.
All right, so Fambulen, straight to the point. First thing first, let's start with the Ecowas. If you just join we get a very close senior person where we're not going to confirm what they can tell us so, but now information. So this not to 100% confirm. Now just somebody where I really respect apart within governance, where you don't work with not to one head of state self, where give you this information. For say Maada Bio for lobby for like get the chairmanship is spent $6.5 million, weighing almost 15 trillion. If this not true, well, I don't know how we go describe this one. This is just an allegation. Let we get that clear. The reason why we'll say because allegation we bring and come. We don't see many things that we don't happen along the line where we know we don't get record of. For example, the lobbying of the MCC. we get record of that. See, Maada Bio spend substantial, great amount of money. So when we see something like this, we not go doubt. Now, first thing first, let me take you first when they do the handover ceremony, and from there we'll continue conversation. What you can just now.
Excellencies, head of state and government, distinguished guests, please permit me to express my profound gratitude for the confidence you placed in me to serve as chair of the authority, not once, but twice. It has been a profound honor and privilege to lead this esteemed body, and I remain deeply humbled by the trust and support you have extended to me throughout my tenure. As I now hand over the mantle of leadership to my great friend and dear brother, His Excellency, President Julius Maada Bio of Sierra Leone, the new chairman of Ecowas Authority, Head of States and Government, I do so with a deep sense of fulfillment and optimism for the future of West Africa. I remain confident that with the continued cooperation of all its members, ECOWAS will scale over greater heights in our collective pursuit of peace, security, stability, and prosperity for our people and for our region. In the course of the past few years, we have faced complex regional challenges, political transition, and security threats. I thank every one of you. As we look to the future, I urge all of you to remain vigilant and responsive to the evolving need of our people. Let us deepen the cooperation, uphold diplomatic principles, and foster inclusive growth that leaves no one behind, especially our youth, women, and vulnerable population who remain central to the future of our region. Our organization must continue to strike a fine balance between its core original mandate of economic integration and the complex political, security, and governance challenges, including democratic values in our region. Economic integration cannot be superimposed on an untenable political environment. That is why we must remain steadfast in our resolve to rise to these and emerging challenges. Let me also thank the Ecowas Commission, the community institution, and all technical and administrative staff for their tireless work in organizing this session and supporting the work of our organization. As you return to your respective countries, let us remain resolute in our shared mission to deepen our integration, protect our people, and build a prosperous, secured, and united West Africa. While wishing all delegations safe return to your various destinations, I declare the 67th session of ECOWAS Authority of Head of State meeting closed as I hand over.
All right, moving.
All right, so that was how it happened in Abuja. But first, I apologize, family. The file that we don't do the two research the world don't do regarding the OAU as well as the Ecowas, it seems to be, I don't know if it's a virus at the same, but you're not able to download it. They say error. We don't try many more than 5 minutes behind the scene. But I will do yourself a favor, like just give you some of the background, let you understand clearly. Now on this one, Maada Bio, now this it began for tell the people he say, as chairman, as chair of the authority of heads of states, I'll prioritize 4 key areas. 1, restoring constitutional order and deepening democracy. 2nd, revitalizing regional security cooperation. 3rd, unlocking economic integration. 4th, building institutional credibility. I recognize the outstanding leadership of my predecessor and dear brother. All right, okay, very well. This now Maada Bio tell the people. Now we come back to the allegation of $6.5 million, with almost $15 trillion. Now, again, we come to the clarity. How, first, there is a lot of misunderstanding. Some people say, don't we elect them. One thing I just want to establish the position now rotational. The position itself now rotational, not to see where like they go. And key players in there were actually not for take over there at the Sahel, the Mali, the Burkina Faso, the Niger. These one of them country, they are unable to remember the exact country where now been torn for take, but because nothing at the alliance. And the alliance shaky right now, as you know, 16 countries. And even when it comes to points like, we also understand, say, Ghana, SSF, them behind Guy, them behind proposes to them. But Mahama say get a lot nameplates. You just come, you answer for organize the economy. So you want to pay attention on what they do. I'm sure you will get the answer. So we economy better, economy better. Again, you get the answer to that one. Other people say even Senegal inside gets question mark because possibly they're not too more or less, you know, they're frustrated with Ecowas. Ecowas not to anybody, not to body way actually serious enough. It's supposed to be like what a beacon of hope. If I suppose, if you watch how then the flowery language, you know, is supposed to become something where every citizen and every Ecowas citizen for hope and you know, if I feel good. But this was the same Ecowas where Alpha Condé done 2 terms. When Alpha Condé done 2 terms, it changed the constitution where even Ecowas Chacha say before 12 months, I think 12 months towards the election, enough for change, enough for counting is new. We see it happen in Guinea. It changed the constitution. People then come out, then protest. It killed them people and it got 3rd term. And guess what? Ecowas go back and congratulate her. Not so. And guess what? Ecowas go back, then go witness inauguration. Imagine, you know? So a lot of people that argue say not a serious body, and it don't shake it. The alliance don't shake it to a point. Roughly now, like 10 members that we actually one day, you know, you know, the rest they're all more or less they not pay attention because you know, law in itself not working for respect. Law, if when I get an institution, if not be law, when I put law, how those laws then go benefit you and I will not respect them. But if we put laws, they will not respect them. Those people, when they go celebrate with them people, and we don't see compromise in elections. In fact, we don't see the challenges. Now, Ivory Coast again, of course, we all know till they go on the last Ouattara, still the I mean, I think it look like saying no, you don't because of the strong economic might, they can get away with anything now ECOWAS. So again, let's come back to what Maada Bio then they say. A lobby for this position, but why lobby on this one? One, for this in itself, you don't get any significant economic benefits in the country. It gets serious challenges because it got to divert their attention. Mind you, Maada Bio is the Minister of Energy. Maada Bio, technically, they serve as a foreign minister. It serve as a trade minister. It serve as a tourist minister. It serve as health minister. Why they say so? Right now, so they talk so. Thank Mohamed Kamarimba. Thank you very much. I make no self. Me, you know, we just think of we say still the Abuja. And then I think France. I don't know if I get so now. Remember we now. I think France, something like that. France. I think it in France. I don't know France. So anyway, Fambulo now we remember me side. Yes, no more. We never remember several side right now. I think I don't know if France or Belgium is there right now on again. Like I just see that fly. They quickly pass. Let people remember we back. Belgium. Thank you very much, Daniel. Thank you very much. You didn't Belgium. Can you imagine? And on health grants. So technically, he is waiting. The president, neither the minister of all and a part of internally where neither assume the position of minister of energy. So the idea for say, Igavo can bring any economic benefit that can extremely slim, and Igavo can put strain on we own economy as well. Why? Because meetings and therefore take place, other technical support team then get for car. Of course, Ecowas get their money, but definitely the host country, the chairman, just like okay, put yourself in a not put her in a common sense or common talk. All organization, social club, the president, then they expect for they do something, even though the club gets money. Now get this clear. The president, then they expect the president for do something. If all man they contribute, let's say 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, then they expect the president at least for contribute equally or a little bit higher, because now so you buy the so you you sustain the respect. So Salon definitely, even though we economy not strong, we have still they continue for put money, panty will not get much relevant to be. Now, why make I say not get much relevant to be? I want to take you back into history. In 1980, Saka Stephen, I'm sure plenty people will understand this. OAU just for go be chairman for 1 year. Now one of the people and where a lot of people agree after 1967, where Milty Magai, Albert Magai mess up the economy, Uda can more or less can confirm and certify say this will destroy this country. That's Seka Stephen. Seka Stephen, he used almost 100 million. And if we check from 1980 to now, probably when they talk about billions now, if we invest our money there. So the story is clear. He used just imagine for like be chairman, and when they sit back, another thing will be the passive on social media. Then guy it look like say they do basic research. We see Senge, this guy, he lie with passion. This guy, he need a shame. He lie. David Senge tweet, he said, congratulations, HE President Bio, on being the first Sierra Leonean president to serve as chairman of the Authority of Heads of States and Government of Ecowas in the 50th years of its existence. Sierra Leone also sits on the UN Security Council today. What an honor for us as a country. Thank you, H.E. Tommy Masakoi, for the photo. All right, very well. You see, this guy, even though they say basic research, basic history research, this just the joint where they say this guy, now one of the I would say philanthropists of lie in the way they lie there. This is why when they talk, people know they believe in now. The credibility they share down it to every day. Because it's not simple thing. Any from 2 seconds, Google this one. It will tell you, in fact, it's super easy. You use maybe learn Chat GPT, you use DeepSeek, whatever, you give this say, not to Maada Bio the first president. So if a minister of, if an entire chief minister, basic history of the country, in Osabia, basic. And it turned a laughing stock on social media. People say, wow. So this guy, able to hold the PhD way gets, the Harvard University way go, able to get to understand, say, the first person, Seka Stephen also don't Holland from 1980, like what I tell you so. Like we begin from the OAU is different from the Ecowas, of course we know. the Organization of African Unity wouldn't transform into AU, African Union now. The body where only 54 countries in Africa, where back then it not be rich because South Sudan just split in order to it probably 5-10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. What I just want to join now is this man who they talk about Saka Steve, you have the time for talk about in forcefulness for let he host OAU just for let be president for all the presidents for 1 year. It destroyed the economy. It starts for destroy the economy. And also in 1981 to 1982, it be Ecowas. It be Ecowas head of states. So you go and ask the question: is it about power, about prestige, about just saying I don't get? Because if we go back into history, Seka Stephen not do this for benefits the country. Of course, yes. Few words then they make them. I feel like with this slide now will come on late today. God. Well, what do they do, Fambul? I really want to talk on the system of this thing because we spend a little bit of time for putting together. What I will do, let me just pause on this ECOWAS side. All right. Let me bring Khan to let me jump on the June 24 election. One of the things where very, very controversial. I want to take you first into the words of Maada Bio, where he tell citizen, like I said, Yana Library, a lot of people and not get them clipped again. A lot of people don't forget, but this was a statement back then. You remember where there was a protest, I think that was, I don't know if in August 10 or so, where a lot of people and die. They make they form a committee of findings. And in that finding, the Maada Bio talk exactly what people expect say if we talk. He said there's no need for let people in protest. There's no need for let people in fight. If you want voter, if you not like can go through the ballot box. I want to take your word and can do the genealogy. There's a reason we make with the bring a car. They can just now.
Let me another talk. This being a soldier, I was elected to come here. The time we have been used ammunition for Kanaya, it don't pass. Anybody where you say the Kanaya, if already. That one, I don't tell them it's Monday when I'm not been there. I don't tell them. I have the right to self-defense. If you left Sudan, then go kill you. You have nowhere to complain. If you come protest, there is a civilized way to protest. You can sing the whole day. I go past you, sir. Where I go, New York. We had huge people then. They say, me the cut throat naya every morning. They team up on the road. The APC. I walk up. Before then, I go to the SLPP. After then say, now we country with the poor. I see picture of them, you don't know how they pull them. Blood, they all over people them face. They say, they pluck their eye, they do this. Now that's with the show, not the world. That's, if not for politics, we don't clear the road. First time we get for big, for Medin tell we election date. We don't give it 4-5 months ago. Everybody know election date. You want for change Maada Bio, you have June 24th. You need for can't kill anybody. You don't need for protest. Then go forgive you ballot. So waiting happened is completely unacceptable. Investigate. We will use the full force of the law. Under my watch, anybody you break the law, it is incumbent upon me to follow you even to the grave. When I'm not there, I will go sit down. I had enough people behind me to cause chaos in this country when I was in the opposition. But I never went on the street. I never incited them. I never told them, we now come on and do this, broke this, kill this posse, we get fambu there, where the overseas, who all know. So man they sponsor them, then they cost my because it sounds like mama, woman not in the world. I believe in this country. I have fought for this country. I'm ready to do everything, and I'm ready to defend this nation. So the one day where they do this, when I go see a different Maada Bio. We will defend where this happened. Peace-loving people that will not get nothing for do. We not be they go about defend, they need for go out every day. They are locked up in their houses. The majority of this country was at peace that day. The majority, people then, all over. Now, a small group of people, we hold about them, we come out, Kamakuye Kanaya. How they got here, nobody. Now, teenagers, paid for, come. Now the parents they look for. We can't take them at the police station. How can we?
All right, so yeah, so Fambu, that was back then. It was a good thing. Say, look, there's no need for let violence take place. Nobody no need for old gun and threats. And of course, we know say security forces, state securities, then kill extrajudicial killing. What they talk so all talk. There are a lot of evidence for supports that. But the point I want to make here is that election day, how it end. Take a listen to this, and before we continue with the tripartite. What they can.
The Sierra Leone presidential elections of June 24th. What we saw there was, if you like, President Julius Maada Bio, a former Army Brigadier General, who I know actually, and he went about going for re-election for a second term as president with all of the guns blazing, literally. There were 3 or 4 attempts to assassinate his principal opponent, Dr. Samara Kamara. So that was actually quite profound because the military and the police were used in those assassination attempts, the Presidential Guard and the like. And they were in uniform, they were being videotaped by bystanders. And the last attempt on Dr. Kamara's life was the day after the June 24th poll closed, when it looked as though, by some fluke, Dr. Kamara could be declared winner of the election. In fact, that day, Dr. Kamara and his deputy did come out with a press statement saying that they claimed victory in the election. So President Bio was desperate that this should not occur. He had paid the election commissioner handsomely and actually wanted him to step up the process of announcing the election results to June 25th, 26th, and even held a gun to the head of the election commissioner, which didn't prove to be necessary because the election commissioner did as he was paid to do anyway, which was to announce Bio as the winner. The unfortunate thing for President Bio was that the whole process was so scandalously rigged that none of the international observer missions, that included the Carter Institute from the United States, official election monitoring teams from the United Kingdom, Ireland, Italy, Germany, and France, plus the European Union's own monitoring team, all said that they would not certify the elections as free and fair or transparent. So President Bio looked as though he was going to be cut off from any Western recognition.
All right. So that was one of the things. But a lot of people never understand, say, when this man, Greg Copley, say, he put a gun on his head, what did he mean? Now this mean. Now just let people know. So now that it means say put a gun, and not technically not just happen. Immediately after that, what you will see, Maada Bio take the oath of office. Now we just bring take you back to that short memory day. All right. I hope so in this. All right, so that's nine that man be the time for talk say put a gun on it for let at least it do what he for let announcer, even though it not be necessary because there were clear indications say the ECSL be then President Bio SLPP side. And there is no denying about this because we see them use I5. Not so we see them use I5. The I5 suggests say say then the SLPP gets that then gets that five more. Not so we see the CSLB do that. But anyway, Lowy, I think Lowy just. All right, let's just move on a little bit slow, explain to, okay, yes, I don't see Anna. All right.
Julius Maada Bio.
After a hard-fought election, President Julius Maada Bio is back in office for another 5 years. But he will be leading a nation more divided than it was before the election, something that's not lost on the former army general.
It is time for us to join hands in blurring the lines drawn during the spirited campaign season and reunite as one united family, proud members of the Sierra Leone nation.
The oath of office was administered soon after the declaration of results by the Electoral Commission.
I hereby certify that Bio Julius Maada having polled 1,566,932 of the valid vote cast, representing 56.17% of the total valid vote cast in the 24th June 2023 presidential election, duly elected President of the Republic.
That sent his supporters across the country into wild.
All right, so of course we know these are just a recap. We know what didn't take place, but there was a guy where we contest back, then call on Samora not so. Samora pull a statement. Long recap. Don't forget.
Fellow citizens, I greet you all in the name of God and wish all our Muslim compatriots a blessed day of Arafat and Eid Mubarak in advance. I would like to start by reaffirming the APC's total rejection of the skewed, manipulated, and unverified 60% partial elections results as announced by Mr. Mohamed Kone, Chief Electoral Commissioner. My fellow citizens, over the last 5 days.
All right, again, like I said, I don't want to put long. Now, after I don't understand what will take place. Just for refresh your mind, you don't listen to speech and not so. Samora cry foul. But there's one thing where they always tell you, Naya, I think na me there by myself. No, na me no more than that position. It's good. And I repeat it because I don't repeat it so many times. People and they say, Mr. Komon-Tok na pauper. I they tell na this. What you got to do? Somebody na this platform. In order which we again because we get line. We get line. If we don't advise you millions of times, you don't listen. If you listen, so you can't disturb the other people away at least themselves, then get the same rights just like you. Well, unfortunately, no one lost person, but it get for happen. Somebody, and not to the first time this, then say Mr. Komon-Tok na agent of SLPP. Yeah. You see, other people and they say few days ago, somebody that's alone say me with the platform now for against, but it's good because at the end of the day, people and they understand how the thing they play. Yeah, I'd always say this are liberal ground. They say what we feel say important for people. Maada Bio, they repeat this. I'm sure because I don't agree, because I agree today, and people are going because I agree, people are going to say, me na SLPP agents, it's fine. It's not bad for the APC or SLPP. One of the smartest cunning. How he police? Imagine. When the political magic maneuver we pull. Now, where perhaps he left power, maybe he decides, you know what, let write book, let people benefit. Because the odds all there against her. During the first term, the economy shrink to the run of the BRS moment, the rest go up. Maada Bio during term, protest upon protest, it killed people. Padema Road, 30 days, nobody know the count. Tombo, it killed people. McKinney, just for a generator, we're worth, I think, around $150,000. I'm not know something like that, around $150,000. Then kill people and McKinney for generator. Tonko Limba, I mean, I like people brain nothing at the score safe, but no go vote for that person again. No, they're not the voter. But he pull away with that. But at the same time, how he succeed for let he retain power to the point. I feel like when the file on corrupt, the Ecowas, the reason you make Maada Bio go take that position, they left one for another day. When we don't set up the thing, if we don't redo it, I will take them back probably tomorrow for let una understand clearly. I know we Washington. There's a reason we make Maada Bio go take una go can know clearly. So not come to the political way they say maneuvering, the tactics we play. You see, them be don't quiz her, just like way they mandate and say they don't hold her, not to say they don't hold her. You know, whether them be don't hold her. One of the South them be don't press her, where he knows say he almost don't lost power. Or re-election was the opposition say we know they go parliament. Party, now you win election, now you announce take her. We know they go no side. That was the only thing. But guess what? See what you do.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman of the event. Mr. President of the Republic, Honorable Vice President, United Nations Resident Representative, members of Parliament, Cabinet Ministers, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, co-chairs and members of the Tripartite Committee, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. Today, we are taking another giant step in carrying forward what President Bio and I agreed in order to find a peaceful resolution to the political stalemate following the contested outcome of the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. The resulting interparty dialogue is arguably the most peaceful and multi-stakeholder out-of-court settlement. It is also proving to us that as political leaders of our time, we must advise ourselves that not all fights require guns, violence, knives, broken bottles, mamikos, plenty spin, and political masking and hypocrisy. Good fights require only wisdom, tolerance, mutual respect.
All right. Again, like I said, half no more. Long. This speech where Dr. Samura Kamara be make, a lot of people then look at her and feel very bad. Yes. A lot, except perhaps people that will be say, I mean, their own judgments already don't clouded with emotion. Then they will see them here. I mean, let's get it straight. Now, power will they talk about? Now, power will they talk about? And from this signature, where don't go put, where sign, where company and say, even the underway attend. Even the one that we attend the tripartite, they refuse, and this is not to really say. I go Dr. Richard Conte, Oda against the Mara, the others, and say they're not appending signature. Well, like I said, this is not to really make a all on listener. Time not again for bring and come. So Ingo sign. So people in the say, okay, yeah, now we understand this now. Now here we are with electoral justice. And people in they said this December they cancel. Maada Bio they hand over power to Samura. I still they can process this one. Like I say, under the sun, everything is possible. I just want maybe Salon we go make history. When this thing first starts, like I'm not to say one saying I mean first, no, not to say that not the thing. But you know how the painstaking for couch something they will prove things that they follow, not so by magic. I mean, this are just anything we don't follow, we get passion, but definitely you did your research, you're able to get most of them correct. And we tell them, I said the tripartite no got no nothing, you know, the born no good picking, you know, get Mr. Komon-Tok, no talk, so this, that, with settlements. Because when you look at the wording, after they don't do everything, then go present to the president for consideration. And when Samura go na parliament na State House, he addressed the man as president. One of the things where I feel I don't repeat a million times. One of the things where I feel say APC for forcefully it happened during the tripartite tripartite discussion. The ACSL staff, all of them for disband them, then sack them, dissolve them. At least that are the barest minimum. Then start afresh. Because then you lost their recommendation. Yeah, we see they don't make recommendation, they don't do strengthen the institutions, and they don't train, they don't put laws in. If now want to put 2 million laws in, 3 million laws in, now take all the laws in the world. If not that same team of ECLs 9 day under, there is high probability for me they repeat double six, repeat bondo. Even though if them do one, I want for strongly believe say that would be the last straw that will break the camel's back. The country will plunge into disaster. You know, I believe Nandi. But at least that's the barest minimum. But people are not be pay attention. The emotions are high. People and just would say, Buddha they say the pen is mightier than the sword. Yes, it's true. But I mean, yeah, we are 2 years down the line. What is going on? What is going on? People still feel the pain, the emotional torture, the hope for change, and another see no breakthrough. And here is a president with all the promises the way he promised it, even for camp. Because let's assume say, okay, don't need dinner, all right? No, I mean, Burkina Faso, the president, now overthrow. Now gonna use boy and deliver. Okay, in use through the democratic way in camp and the democratic way. Use gone or I mean use your institutions and through democratic way for coming to power. If you deliver now for the ordinary people, then people and they would say people and they say, oh, you know what? Would they pray for this man? But as we they talk so, it then Belgium. Don't not just tap there. It gets power, you get powerhouse like Mandem. Anyway, let's just take you into this one. What they come? Siba and AKK.
So let's take education. When I signature for a first time.
Go ahead.
2.6 million learners with the benefits from the free quality school education program. Over 1 million added to the school. Education budgets increased from 11% to 22% by 2024. Of that, with GDP, now Salon, would spend about 9.6% in education. We, according to UNESCO, now one of the best and the top spenders of education in the entire sub-region, and we're among the best in the entire world. It had 18,000 additional teachers. We don't day and then recruit and then into the payroll. It constructs over 700 plus classrooms, rehabilitated and constructed. School attendance increase from at the time we come about 50 to 59% to well over 80 and 90%. It achieved gender parity in terms of primary enrollment. is significantly increase the number of tertiary institutions in our country. You see now, so we get tertiary institutions all over. It's now, by the way, the success of the free quality school education program is so remarkable that I remember I said last year, the number of Pekin we pass for go college that 1 year, they be more than the total number of Pekin within all the colleges in the country.
Address Parliament in 2018. The thing that we promised, and my brother not be done in our government it. The thing that we promised is say it's going to ensure we get discipline, leadership, integrity, efficient professionalism and delivery. This, and not even half to wait what they say. If there's any time we don't get in discipline in governance, it don't showcase now better than any other time under President Bio in regime. And that was the time when President Bio can office where they run go, you build in the morning for make sure see if people in car blah 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 blah. And that was just a trick for get people them out way not to be part of in team, and they use that strategy for sack plenty Sierra Leoneans them. So when you look at what is happening today, recently even in party, you see young people in party the fetters scatter chair, internal democracy, a disciplined leader. No, you don't tie me down to what I no.
So we already start on education and else. According to the program structure, please. No, according to the program structure, they take a step at a time.
That is not where it started. It choose where to start.
No, the point is we say on the main area then. So education and else in line with what the
education.
Okay, please.
I listen to the figures that we see Badi puts through, and I wonder the president who is giving us the right figures. If you go to 2019. Presidential speech with the president read, he said the number of learners that within a school now 1,900,000, and he's talking about 2,600,000. That is contrary to the reality. But you're talking about 11%. He also missed that one day. When you listen, I'm quoting directly what the president says. Yeah, he said he meets education allocation to 16%. He's saying 11% this morning, and budgetary allocations to ministry does not necessarily reflect the allocations that are being sent. Out of the 21% where the most of so, as I talk, last year's school subsidies has not been paid up to now. You don't increase subsidies, you don't increase education allocations, and the subsidies are not going in.
All right. Again, this, of course, not already from the pros. But the thing is, forget about waiting them talk. I'll make an example, say, Burkina Faso, then president now overthrown the government back then. But as we see, it deliver. Of course, this, again, some people then say, nah, packaging. We have to find out. This man, where would they talk about? It's not like they're in the habit of just taking Sierra Leone as some kind of Maada Bio, no. You know, like I'm unable to understand where. I want to take you back in 2018. We promised 500,000 jobs, and I will count you back 2023, 500,000 jobs, and I will count you back. Just to remind you, for saying, I mean, if we continue like this, salon people. There is something I just want to draw line. When I get perfect opportunity, for the fact that this man don't become chairman of the Ecowas, it's an opportunity for Leona think they want to know they afraid for protest. This is an opportunity for now. When those heads of states or other big dignitaries get for calm, if not get any issue on our raise, these are the best time for now, according to it that they look at. Because at the end of the day, the chairman or we'll put to the money for Kiruna. Think about that. But anyway, I'll take you first into history quickly with a comeback. 500,000 job.
You talk of these skills, but there's always a problem. I was just wondering, first of all, what's your target? How many people are you going to get out of unemployment, for example, in your first year?
We are looking first at 500,000 people. We
500,000.
Yes, 500,000 people. Under the human capital
Okay, Lord Pula, like I say, I just want that 500,000. Yeah, this are 2018. I know I'm not listening at all. To 500,000. In first time, though, how much job this guy creates? I go bet my life if he creates 50,000. Okay, see what you do. This man say he come back, he repeats like what they say, he repeats the same thing back. He say presidential initiative to create 500,000 jobs for the youth. Though you get Senge, where a notorious like man, they say Maada Bio don't create 2 million jobs. Not just bring and come for now. There's a reason we make they bring and come. 500,000 jobs, the first one, and another one, and Sengena said the man don't create 2 million jobs. Not so, he don't create. And these are the chief minister where Sylvia Blyden be blast. You know the difference between the World Bank and IMF in terms of leadership. He said that in a president, not in a director management. Like it just surreal. I mean, it just a really cool himself. Every blessed day, when I don't know if he just like what I say, it override, where they try to please somebody. We know the situation where they because the first lady you know they pull. So in best way they do that for go override. It's supposed to do extremely for let you please, it don't pass like when they say bootlicker self. Listen, 2 million jobs, and when they come back to Maada Bio.
My engagements with them, they have a new executive. They went to see His Excellency. They went to see me as well before. And when they see us in our office, like in most instances, they tell us, set up bullet points. They have 30 minutes, they have 1 hour, whatever. They go, they say, Your Excellency, I have A, B, C, D, and you clap, and you take photos, and you leave. You never understand the reality in the parks. So I called them, and I said, hey, I also have an electronic bike, and I wanted to bike. So I say, I've been biking around. And instead of just going to bike along the beach, I said I want to go bike and see the parks. So I'll bike to the parks and stand next to the guys. They don't know who I am. And then we start having conversations. And those conversations actually taught me a lot. So to your question, what did I learn? Welfare. These guys are professionals. They're young people. They have jobs. They're not looking for jobs. So when people say 500,000 jobs, where are they? They have 2 million jobs. And government is helping them. All these keke riders.
You see, this guy they provoke salon people. Like somebody I say, how them people are they sleep na net? How could this man get the audacity, the bold mind for go sit down on national TV? They say 2 million jobs are available. I don't even understand this guy. I don't know if he listen. I don't know sometimes. I don't know if then they hide, then he don't take, something energizer or something where they stimulate them for let them do. I mean, this what's another self for just for explainer. How could he say that? So when I let people in the believe when I don't know they paint them like wash and clean and fine. When all man they say are naked lies. Then when all the controversial things come, when I want let people and take words for granted. No, people are not fool. You see, the war between Iran and Israel, I go and tell you, say, possibly, why make it cool down? Because of public opinion, global public opinion, because of the internet, because of social media, all of the clips there, where Benjamin Netanyahu be done the talk along all people and they play their real Sunday for say, look, it look like say this guy now want the palaver because for more than 30 good years, they say this person gets this thing for 30 good years. So again, what's the time for talk? People in the see, then they read between the line now. If una come publicly, they can say una government don't create 2 million jobs. I think this is disingenuous. Now the worst form of criminal thinking, criminal PR they do so. Worst form of criminal PR. Because of provocation. You then have AC, you get office, you get motorcar, all things there for you. Instead of you say, well, they work for law, create more job, what do they do? They can provoke the people. They know the job. You said the people know they look for job. They know they look for job. People know they look for job. Now I'm going to ride Okada. And the Okada and then a government by them. Nothing gets now people in power. We understand the government be by handful Okada. Not to that they talk about. But those people, that membership, they not a government-sponsored scam. For Sibambana governments and sponsor. So this is something that I make the trust between the government and the people. The deficit is huge. People are not believe there. Again, let's take you back into Maada Bio.
We are not vote for the one that will say they pull the airport na lunge. We are not vote for lie. We not vote for waiting when I don't see and waiting we not vote for when I young picking. When I get the vice president, I not vote for him. I've been saying I blow mine. Now no more. Over 50 factories then they get for dinner. 50 factories. 50 factories. We've been telling that this all the campaign for the by-election. When I still say when I not vote for we, when I vote for lie. Now, when I get the opportunity again, when I not vote for myself, when I get an opportunity for sure say yes when I don't get sense. Not to call it they take care of now. Me self, the first work where I do as soldier, we say me boss them, he say me. Now this for local district, now they are work first. Now they are left self, I left soldier. Me na longer person. If you not want for disown me, if you not want for disown me, this time round, I dey look for local when I vote. Not true. This is not power development. We got to make sure that we understand because what's the map now, he find then one day when they bring that to them, made them know say you got the support of your people. Anyway, then one day the work.
All right, again, 50 factories. So how you would believe people like the wire? The chief minister said 2 million jobs. The president said 500,000 jobs in the first whole kitchen in London 210. And then before they said 50 factories. For local people on they watch with it. Not sorry, maybe sometimes I don't be until not gonna say maybe they don't reach 20, they don't reach 10, they don't reach 15, 30, 50 factories. I don't know what you feel say it's okay. Not just like that, because it's easy for do, we able to do and in above case. What about God now? At least if you are not afraid of people, what about God? And some of them they say are Catholic, and I want to believe say the Catholic, the Christian Catholic religion clearly they say online not good. I want to believe in it. We as Muslims strongly believe in it. We share a lot in common. What about if you don't fear God? If you don't fear the people, what about God? Is it okay for lying? Then kind astronomical lie than they, atomic lie than they, 50 factory. And anyway, we'll just tap on that. Like I said, there are a lot of things for them putting there, but time really permits me for a lot more than this. And the Ecowas will be left for another day because the file then will and corrupt. We need to do them back and we go take them from land. We're going to the African news. Nigeria don't get in America. If them put them by the visa file, we can just know that's the quick.
Hello and welcome. We begin with Nigeria. As the US mulls expanding its travel ban to 36 more countries, Nigeria has issued a stark warning. The nation says the US could face retaliatory action and risk losing access to strategic minerals in West Africa. Now, the warning comes amid reports that the Trump administration is planning to significantly expand its controversial travel ban. Earlier this month, President Donald Trump imposed full and partial restrictions on foreign nationals from multiple countries. 12 countries are now under a total ban, 7 of them in Africa. Chad, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Libya, Somalia, and Sudan. Another 7 countries face a partial restriction, out of which 3 are from Africa, including Burundi, Sierra Leone, and Togo. But that's not where it ends. A classified State Department memo now warns that 36 more countries may be added to the list. Once again, most of them are from Africa, at least 25 of them. To name a few: Nigeria, Ethiopia, Ghana, Egypt, Angola, Cameroon, Djibouti, Malawi, Mauritania, Senegal, Uganda, and Zimbabwe. If implemented, this expansion could affect nearly 1.5 billion people. Nigeria, as you can see, is on the list. It is the most populous country in Africa. Now, its Foreign Minister, Yusuf Tagar, has slammed the potential move. He has warned that it could hinder trade deals across West Africa, especially in energy and rare earth minerals. He called the plan unfortunate, insisting that West Africa is a region of opportunity and a strategic alternative to distant, politically divergent energy sources. Accessing critical
All right. Okay. So what happened from Nigeria, from the Nigeria side, but like it depends on who I ask. But in my own personal view, I think say this is not good news for Africa, and this is not the reason this way we all call for let Africa take the governance serious, because when it comes to anything when a foolishness, provoking. This was the very guy Donald Trump will call the entire African continent at Shito. He called we. Can you imagine? He not call Europe. He not call Asia. He called we simply because then can, like how can get to part, like how people can say, are you sell yourself? Now so them buy you. Not so. Are you pre debate? Now so they don't panel. We don't take ourselves as as cheap brats or people that will not just make, will not just care. People in the loot their own country, technically, they loot their own country sources, go put on another person goes, disappear, it vanish. I don't know who's I need to understand. So man, the thief say, they able know side for keep. He go keep na France, he go keep na England, he go keep na America, he go keep na Belgium, he go keep na Italy, he go all side would they buy. And at the end of the day, sick get for calm, other tests get for calm, power get for calm. And then you get what you call money laundering. We already don't explain that times without number. When they do them tell way they in power, then they go after you. They left you because now money they count and they not get swear. Now we get swear. Now only when you don't left power, when you go cover can claim them money, then they them property, then begin to ask you the source of fund. If you be the work, they know your salary don't commensurate to them property they will claim, then can even sue you in a court. In some cases, and they threaten you, you pull on state taker. Or that's so. Most of them are so they lost them property there. But for make matter worse, now Bitcoin don't pass. Of course, now no Bitcoin na digital currency. You not get central bank, so they not get for no on a terms. How we know? Now Dr. Lahai will be there with them. Now in this and say Bitcoin na Sengen and they have for buy Bitcoin for Maada Bio and company. This is not to we say. This is not to me. This is not to me make this allegation. Now Dr. Lahai now we put on a social media. Plenty people now watch. So again, at the come, I say it's good where America they teach you a lesson. Perhaps if we see us, Ecowas itself, if we don't take and see us, we work on if we be an enviable block. What we able to do, we don't need America, we don't need Europe. Within we serve as a block, we're able to trade among ourselves, create a lot of opportunities, build infrastructure, make serious sober health facility where we get a regional referral hospital. If you're not able to see, if it entire with you in Nigeria, then for Kauta, it can be in any country. But But what are the type of talk? We get a regional medicine hospital where we take care of any kind of sick they go do now. This now thing I think about. I not read and also I just feel say that could be a biggest project where if me get the opportunity, matter be if you listen, if another self you push for now we get a regional referral hospital where the sickness where they fly come or not say then check up where they come for go to America, England, this that. If now we keep now we regional block now more investment to be safe, the money they can inside, the benefits is tremendous. But we are not serious. So America, what's America? They teach we so, ban we, criticize we, curse we deserve it. We deserve every punishment, every humiliation we deserve. Anyway, now we left the American side, and I just feel like for a lot of people that way, perhaps maybe they go do studies where particularly I know we win DV where this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for them, and they know we sick badly, medicine they we don't want to fly anyway. Now we go on the world news so they can.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed the nation, and he says Israel achieved a historic victory that will stand for generations.
We removed from upon us two immediate existential threats, the threat of annihilation by nuclear bombs and the threat of annihilation by 20,000 ballistic missiles. If we had not acted now, the state of Israel would soon be facing the danger of annihilation. But that did not happen because at the decisive moment, we rose like a lion, stood tall, and our roar shook Tehran and echoed throughout the world. As our sages said, and by wise counsel, wage your war. The surprising opening strike of Rising Lion will be recorded in the annals of Israel's wars, and it will be studied by all armies of the world.
All right, well, let's go to Hamda Salhout, who joins us now from Amman, and she's there because the Israeli government has banned Al Jazeera from reporting not just inside of Israel, but also the occupied territories. Now, Hamda, as we just heard there from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, taking all the glory, it seems, in his newest statement, what did he say, adding to what we just heard?
Well, in his address to the nation, Netanyahu touted this victory, saying that this was a historic achievement against Iran, that Israel achieved everything they wanted to when it comes to completely destroying Iran's nuclear program. However, there were some Israeli security officials, speaking anonymously, of course, who said that they had rather pushed the nuclear program back by a few years, but didn't exactly destroy all of its capabilities. Now, the Israeli premier, according to these reports also, was quite taken aback by the comments by American President Donald Trump, saying that he was, one, not happy with Israel, and two, that he was calling on Israel to restrain itself and refrain from attacking Iran once that ceasefire was put into place. But ultimately, the Israelis did attack a small radar center just north of the capital, Tehran. But nonetheless, the Israeli prime minister says that this was a win for him. And actually, there are some within Israeli media reporting that he might even call snap elections in order to prove a victory while he is ahead. But some polling within Israel tonight suggests that while he does have a slight lead in those polls, it still wouldn't be enough for him to win a re-election.
Hamda, Israeli military confirming that it's shifting its focus now to Gaza, but in what sense? Because it already has been carrying out that daily bombing and killing civilians trying to collect food, and this is happening every single day.
Well, just in the last 12 days, the Israeli military had shifted and allocated most of its resources to the bombardment of Iran, even though there were continuous strikes and attacks on Palestinians in Gaza. There were Palestinians who were constantly getting shot while seeking aid. This is nothing new, but what the Army Chief of Staff is saying is that now is a new era, essentially, that they are shifting gears when it comes to the war on Gaza. Now that they have this momentum, according to them, of this big achievement it on. It's also time for this achievement in Gaza to bring about the release of the remaining 50 captives, around 30 of which are presumed to be alive, and also destroy Hamas politically and militarily.
All right. So again, now so it be end. Both sides claim victory. Iran themselves make their own match in which them believe say then stand up to not only Israel but America, and then sure say then get the might. But when you look at the whole thing, you see the defense of Israel itself now like an enviable model in the Middle East. Then gets the Iron Dome, where this now the Patriot battery, where now one of the highly sophisticated missile defense, where America more or less not the Selgi position no more. Now then close party, closest friends are the Selgi. Israel gets on that now the first layer. Then gets the Davis link, another powerful missile for shoot any kind missile, you know, another layer of security. Then gets the arrow, and of course the third. These are the recent one where US sent today. With all this, and if you look at the Persian Gulf itself, the Americans can get their own base, then get their own shipping first. When Iran be they fire some of those heavy ballistic missiles first, the interceptor from the Persian, the ship that was stationed at the Persian Gulf, they attempt. Some of them, then they succeed. Some of them, no, they succeed. From there are other missile them back where they intercepted them, but from Iran and so from Iraq, from Doha, that is Dubai. But at the end of the day, the damage where Iran don't do inside Israel is unprecedented, to the point that a lot of people argue say now because Israel don't really did not the back foot, because I want some analysis because there was a law say, you know, the video, you know, they take picture. The Ministry of Defense even pull a statement say it forbidden for let people and go video. A lot of people now, some analysts say 1/3 of Tel Aviv has been destroyed. According to some of these are again things that way difficult for verify. Even though yes, the significant amounts of damage where Iran suffer, they can rebuild that, but then prove a point say they're able to stand up, because there was a time of recent days now. Then they talk about regime change. It's not about nuclear weapon anymore. It's about changing the regime, because they feel say like that the best way. But like I talked initially, the global opinion not favor Israel, not even favor war, in the sense people are just tired. Why two neighbors enough for come together? Why two neighbors enough for date together? Why all after 2-3 months, 6 months, 1 year, fight, bomb, kill people? I mean, if we come together as a nation, as a country, as people, a global community, we they get so much benefit that perhaps, you know, life will become much more easier for everybody. But war, it only benefits handful people. Those people are what I can say defense contractors there. The people who they manufacture their weapons there. Now they benefit. Now they go, you know, those the shareholders there. But the rest of mankind, they suffer. The price of oil, we see how it go up, how it affects the ordinary person. People lose their resources, lose their money. This is why war, in any way look at it, you know, they benefit nobody. Any war will all the wars they would face, you know, you end up in kind of negotiation. But again, this is the geopolitics. Sometimes you know they understand what you know they able to understand what they tell you, because Donald Trump tell you say wait calm, it can't end the wars there. Donald Trump can't tell you say wait calm in 24 hours it done the war in Ukraine. Donald Trump can't tell you say no more wars. It can't tell you say prosperity. America will be #1. But again, people then gets. I mean, you know, we're not going to go deeply because we don't know now the censorship. So, you can talk anything. Now, if it talks at the din, they can even take and check you. The American embassy, by the way, then pull up statements. It's now, these are official statements that they tell you so now. If you apply for go in America, then they ask you for you open, you you profile your social media account. Let's say, for example, if you're active on social media and Facebook, you need for open it because they need for go check and see if you're not critical of Donald Trump or the government. Yes, it's fine. And I tried not to say now make come up or anti-Semitism. If you know they practice anti-Semitism, otherwise if you know they criticize Israel, then they check all into and they. I mean, it happen, but not it happen. So you see. So sometimes when they talk, they thread a little bit, small because we don't have come to we don't get to channel again, so because we get lot now plates, but we're not the same global village. One ugly development now, one small corner, definitely it will affect we all, and definitely we get a government who they waits for the issue like this and play then go play on that. The war now Ukraine and Russia, I don't see no government will use each way government to the best of their ability. Them talk and this is a now. At one time, Alpha Kase now like a broken record. This is I love and able and said the one you can also this are like a broken record now. I said, why you see? So my man use the you can want to look say no broken, seriously. So this war it better way end because if this war will be end. Then go use our mark, say now because of Israel and Iran. But anyway, Iran say them win, Russia's Israel say they win. But I'll just take and say they all win. Not so once we get peace, everybody gets your win. Not so win or win. It depends on how you define your win. So they're all right. Not so Iran right, Israel right. Well, I already tap the program. Anything you want to contribute based on which we don't discuss, you're more than welcome. Today we'll look at Maada Bio, I assume the chairman of Ecowas, and there is an allegation say a lobby used $6.5 million for lobby, which almost like 15 trillion loans for the chairmanship day. But we're not done this particular part with the candidate tomorrow. This is an allegation, and we look at historical, contents will be the word, the election waiting take place, and of course if you want gets you and put him out by any of the we welcome you. We put a lot of take 1 minute break or can get the mic for the second talk.
This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tangawan, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know. This now Komon-Tok, where to bring information about Salon for education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok for education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
Okay, now yes, Fambula, we don't canna the mic, we don't canna the other side. We don't give the mic now for talk. We get the first caller, Abdul from the US. You get the platform.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Hello to everybody. Mr. Komon-Tok, me give victory to Iran. This war you're failing to prepare is preparing to fail. According to an American general, He said if this teaming continue for 2 years, he said Iran still able, even though they take them by surprise, then damage their air defenses. He said them for still go on because they plan for them. Look, the people in the strategy, not to just get the mic. I mean, na style in the win fight. They start with the drones them and exhaust the air defenses the way Israel gets.
Yeah.
Then after which now the hypersonic missile and begin they go and then they land. So this don't take me now to APC, where they fail for prepare adequately for 2028. I mean, when they go, when they defend issues, then when they bring history, they come, that's fine. I mean, practically, what see we see, what the SLPP they put in place, what you don't put in place for counter the thing they short that, what happened 2023, no will repeat itself. Now that beyond concern. And at that we will APC they do. For the president's own, Mr. Komon-Tok, Kalomila said this. You know, when monkey say he want hiding bots, then he decides not seek he claim. If they fail for realize the higher hope where they go, the more clearly than they see ways. Whether you be chairman for Ecowas or man chair, I don't care. When they indict you, so tell you go to chair meeting or you go there for you travel, you never return again. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Abdul. Will take another voice? Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello.
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, they call from Komon-Tok.
All right, you got the platform. Go ahead. Yeah, get the platform. All right, maybe you go call back. It look like say your line get issue. Will it take another call? Yes, Jibila from New Jersey, you get the platform.
Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening. My sympathy.
Yes, my brother. Thank you.
Sorry for that. May God give twin. That's what can happen.
Yeah.
Twin then go come by God power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we still look forward to the end of the month. Abdul from New Jersey. I think we'll get to Abdul from New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah.
Ahmed na UK. The man no APC gets military face. Yeah, I don't know forget this trip now, Burkina Faso. We'll try for make law we won't be by the end of the month. You know what I can always say, West Africa gets 467 million people there. The population of Lagos, we pass the population of Sierra Leone. Maada Bio don't be Minister of Energy and Power, and Africa in the like so. I don't know if Africa reach 2 million people there. I ain't go get Ecowas chairman so. 460 something million people there. The man where they go get that position, they will get 2 million people in lights in Africa. And 1 year they go so. So all these students did go and do so. Now Maada Bio then in government, now then papa the way they do now good na streets when picking in the suffer. Now good name then go and fair and they quit talking so then they deal with money and then they play for bribe. Just forget they're not here, let them get called claim to the international committee, then they punish each other on people, then that's what they hold we. You know, but like I can always say, no matter what you can do, look, you don't talk about conditional. Conde na Guinea, Alpha Conde, make all kind we commodity. So like they do all kind of way they do any kind of way they do. One day. I see the whole food is and also they pull on the Paul Koma. They also and still all they pull neighbor to we they pull some kedo. All in them are in the same now. Some people the whole part don't go na they don't let us there so they feel say no man has to eat.
Yeah. No. They listen. I know they understand. Yeah. No.
So that man, that position, they will also they could talk so no more. And they go and deny that, but we know see now they could talk to other people that don't reject us. So now it's like a rotation. Not to achievement for this.
Not to achievements. Yeah, not to achievements.
Not to achievements. Anybody once you don't need it, you know what they call. Now Samoa would they blame. Now one of the people in Samoa here this because if you be non calm, you call the people and say let them follow. I lead the people and let them ask for the votes by demonstration. Okay, then see us they happen at this country.
All right, thank you very much, Jibila.
We don't want the man of God. Mr. Komon-Tok.
Thank you very much for your contribution. We had another voice.
God bless.
Yeah, God bless. Yeah, so they take another voice. Oh, don't miss this one. Lord, take this one. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Call from the Komon-Tok family.
Yeah, my brother.
My sister to you, my brother.
Yeah, my brother. Thank you.
Protect her to, encourage the woman to,
Of course.
Mr. Komon-Tok, let me tell you something. You know why pick at the BN? Now the same Ecowas and AU. Now they make Africa the suffer the leg to the soup. You understand?
Yeah.
They only think for themselves. So corrupt people then. They will take somebody with the terrorizing in countries, in cities, in picking them. That's what I would say, because if you govern the citizen there, like you're
picking them, yeah.
You understand? They will see, they will terrorize them. They will abuse the constitution. AU, Ecowas, they can never say anything. Before that, they go jam, you understand? Then they go celebrate back, endorse everything back. You understand? Why you think the West will take we serious? This Ecowas or AU, they for reform, maybe they say the citizen they for a right for vote. You understand? For no other than they go under. Because all of them they're so corrupt, they're so backward. It's so painful for them to see them things they are. And why didn't they encourage all them coups they are? Why didn't they encourage all them bad things the way they happen in Africa and at them? Then they did accept. They were for sure a bright example. It really, really, really is hard. I want Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I feel that they beg you for banned.
Yeah, instead of the ordinary person, because then they still go there as government official. Then you're right. Yeah,
and they take money and they invest in the country. Then they will take money. All then they go left and the first wall. Nothing. Look them. Ask them. All the leaders the way they see. So ask. Look, just check them. Mr. Komon-Tok, let's see how much they would invest in their own country where they get.
Important, that's really tough. Thank you very much. You had another voice. Thank you. Yeah, God bless you too. They take another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, and they call from Komon-Tok family.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
On the line go off this one, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So yes, all of waiting on past the 24th, 2023. I see people still not get common sense, like that platform they say. They blame executive people, they cost them. Now look what to the results too. The man where na in for campaign, now na in charge. But yet still you get people even at the comment section, people they argue right now. For blame Samuel, they're not good one. Samuel not even come out yet and say anything about this. See, we just know recently happened so. And in the fight for electoral justice, why not they come out and can't tell people waiting, they happen, how far don't go? We still don't see Samuel come out of this country for. Even somebody they fight for something, you go see a panel. But the man always on the around, and then they blame say one man not they able for prayer or this, that. One man not able for prayer. He was the lead negotiator for that particular tripartite thing. They take and make from anybody from the executive. Anything they tell her, they go against them. From the one, even way they can't talk say for peace and reconciliation. Not so that's the party being there for. Now before go for make them pull the aggregated and results them. Even the woman when I've been vice president for Gambia, we can head that delegation. So can outright me say they not come for can change government or put person. Now this somewhere before don't put in foot down. Aside from we go accept that ID card, voter ID card, they come up publicly accept that card. Then when they call result, 10 days it disappear. Nobody don't see another 10 days before call people outside, but you say not to do or die. They fight for this. So the money is not ready. So why people want to sit down, they wait for them until they get the electoral justice before the party move ahead for 2028? It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't really make sense.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother.
They make fool of themselves. Someone is nothing but a coward. He's a coward. He's not a politician. If I don't spend technocrat business with Sabi.
All right, thank you.
There's any intention set for being president. It was just like God in divine grace now before being president. We are let's go, will pick away, mess up himself, and mess the whole people in life now the country. They get people on the end get pignol. Still they argue for electoral justice.
All right, thank you very much. We had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. We don't miss this one. Okay, we don't miss this one. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, they call from the Komon-Tok community.
Yes, my brother. Thank you for joining us. You get the platform.
You know, I just make less alone people. They call from. Hello?
You did live.
Okay, so my own contribution is, I will say APC failed. Because one, even the tripartite, some of the agreements that they come, where they agree about, one, now for letting, they say for free political prisoners, they're not able to achieve, and then they talk about electoral justice. It's not possible where they don't swear Maada Bio inside for pull-up. We've been on talk this one long time. Say it's not possible. So what they for do? They mean for embark on for release all political prisoners where they during them protested. You know, they're not able to achieve that. Then they talk say that they can't pull Maada Bio for making good day. Not possible. So the APC failed. Samuel Kamara, the biggest mistake we make, just like what this lady talked this now. The day if for don't left saloon, he go Guinea. Not say not Guinean president, say not like this man. If for don't use that mandate platform for pull this guy come out for this year, but he not agree. He sit down at that place, they type of me. Now Guinea Sheki, they pull Albert Magai and
it's a good reminder. Yeah, it's a good reminder. Thank you for bringing that.
That place they for don't use because
it's a good reminder.
That guy they before help him for pull this man because they don't like him. But Samuel Kamara, in order to achieve for pull, in order to achieve for pull the people in, come on, and not able for them political prisoners then. Where they make then and they go talk about anything and they so these guys then are failure, then they go to the Madam Bio, what's the time for doing for avoid a justice. I make it don't go take that Ecowas day. You don't learn from Charles Taylor, you don't learn from
strategic move. I said tomorrow the content. Yeah. Another one, Madam Bio is smart. You know what they do. Anyway, thank you very much, my brother. We had another voice. Thank you. All right, so they take another voice. Ahmed from the UK, you get a platform.
Yes, I can't talk. Thank you very much, brother. And sorry, so deeply. I was planning actually to reach you back. May God take control. Sorry for the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see me, brother. Listen, you don't analyze everything from how we come up to how we did so today. The only contradiction when you get to the people, we're not the time for blame one single individual. Oh, someone account for like we were just for don't go to Guinea. Someone account for don't do this. Brother, this election done from before we know even vote this section. Mind the way the Africans tell you say opposition is our opposition. They will come a room or one day. I'm not. If you follow them platform, I waited no will be the host and TNN with the host and different side will follow. Me brother, then guys say yeah, they too dangerous. Richard goes in Virginia, so they plan campaign. Where this guy can have a Dr. Bangura, I'll go there for that program. I think I sent him a video. I'll go witness him. I listen to this young man with all what he sabi, with all what he said, they know exactly what happened during the election. We see what happened. All of them, Maada Bio well knows he's not going to win the election based on what happened. All the killing, all the suffering, he know. So what he do? But look at the parliamentarians, look at their behavior. Even the way they say they don't go parliament, the APC party will get knock members. We get a formidable, team. Look at them. This is Richard Conte when they do my books and they give money for making them collect other forms. Ask them if you contribute anything to what they go on. This electoral justice fight is not a fight for today. This is free, to APC, to SAP, and neutral post. that I can always tell you now. But we stand into this electoral fight until the end. We must get a result. We cannot vote, people vote and not get a result. We are on the app on this wall. Where election go, they say results not there. Look at the opposition, they debate for move on. Which then guy they move on? Which say no, whether they not go fully for go vote for the 2028. The 2028, there's nobody telling you there's gonna be an election 2028. There is no election 2028 because I tell you this.
Thank you very much, Ahmed.
Another anarchy will happen at that country.
We add another
realize this one, yeah. This APC party now, the most actually say them these guys say, yeah, they are good for nothing. They get no bearing. These are sellout people. They are selfish, they are greedy, they are rogue politicians. And then put you show this today.
Okay, thank you very much.
This APC party contributes largely the whole executive.
All right, so they add another voice. Thank you, Ahmed, for your contribution. Yes, call outside the call from. No, we missed this one. We'll take this one. Yes, call outside the call from.
Komon-Tok. I didn't come on ground.
All right.
How are you?
Yeah, you get the platform. Thank you for joining us.
All right, thank you. I just want to highlight some few things, talking about the clips that we play with the president. They say they will provide 500,000 jobs, and the chief minister, they say they don't provide about 2 million jobs through Keke, right? That's it. The figures might be true. But come to think of it, you are providing jobs for these people.
Which figures might be true? Leolanda.
Yes, I say, come to think of it, they say they provide jobs for the KK people, which is okay. Let's take that with it. But you say you provide job for somebody, then you monopolize the source where they buy from. One person, just like how we get the SCB in this 21st century. Now we get market to be monopolized, to government that allow somebody get monopoly over.
So what you the time for say, Lord just get governments don't create the 2 million jobs, and now you the time for say, make law clear about because
no.
I know this. I know seems to forget you clear.
This is far from it. But let me say they don't create them, like how Chief Minister say. Let me say they don't create them. How can you create that kind of job? You monopolize the market and you force the people for go buy at higher rates from one person only in this country. Now help your countrymen there. Why you not open the market? Let all man can sell the market. Would I feel say able for sell a low cost and sell a low cost? Now here we see government put food strong pack. You said they say they floor price. Who say government sober, me brother? They open the market. So they want to sell low, let's sell low. And then go to Kaya with cement. They force the people there for its price up. Somebody can begin to sell fairly at 26,000. They say no, they begin to make all kind. So these are the kind of jobs that they provide for people by streamlining and by forcing people for buy from one source. Is this the job they are claiming?
No, well, in the first self, not to. These are membership, just like we get motor drivers union membership. If you go, we'll go take the database of motor drivers union membership. You say this is a job you don't create. That is not this. That's misleading. The motor riders and get their union where everybody register. You'll get bike. So that data you can't use it. Say no provider. Now misleading statements. And I understand what you're trying to talk about monopolization, making it happen. Even the timber self, Babadi and NMDK. Now no more to be the exports.
Exactly.
And more the exports. And it's really bad. Anyway, thank you very much, my brother. Would add another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, my brother. Thank you very much for joining us. Outside the call from.
They call from the US.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, my brother. Thank you so much for the good work you do. Bless you and sorry for you lost my sympathy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we just left everything to God. 90 give, 90 take.
Exactly.
You are going for Sidon, God will send them by God in power.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I take that too. Yeah, then my brother, where you come into, one good thing no more you do for we today. Even though they bring Canning guy so they lies them, they quickly cut them off. He say, "Lord, go to dinner for just the, bring them facts here to people." Because it's so annoying when they listen to them guy, they lies them, You don't see, honestly, I don't see the reason why make some man they call and they know they get patients, they don't even want to know the words them way they use against them guy. Because if you don't get, if you not possible who control the temper, but they are one word they way. I know say this not decent platform, this not that make a platform they go to AI they go and we say one for maintain and that way they. But one particular word the way you can stop people enough for use. I don't feel say na wrong word that one day, my brother. Anything we not useful to mortal man, automatically they become useless. You know, if you're not useful,
I get
they
your
become
point. I get
useless. So
your
that
point.
particular word, if the people are not useful to the people of Salone, and obviously that word then a bad word, not about bad cause that one day. You know, they just they point out them be to the people of Sierra Leone. You know, so but honestly, my brother, I no lie tell you, see them people are when they come out in a power. They don't set much now they then get for the pull the evidence they against them for jail them. You know. But anyway, thank you so much, my brother. Let God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you for joining us as always. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, civilian.
Yeah, ex-civilian. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, you know, why don't listen all which we don't analyze. Me, Maada Bio, that money we talk so not to lie. The man in life on a bribe, you don't believe on reality, you don't believe on your handwork. What you believe on for spend money. You know, I just want to call on Slam, Usa Slam den day. Usa Slam den day for go meet, for go na Ecowas, go put statements in front of the Ecowas people. Tell them, say, when they tell them what's not the fact, the man who go give presidency, chairman, the character what the man don't do, what the man do, the people who the man don't kill. You know, now he make Papa God. Now he make what's it in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso and Congo, they not for that the corruption way full up there. Corruption full up there. You remember before the Ecowas, they go give Maada Bio this Ecowas something. Julius Maada Bio did more than 1 week. You know that?
Okay.
Julius Maada Bio Abuja more than 1 week. In the lobby. Because the country they were there for give this chairmanship, they're not inside the Ecowas. And the two countries they presume say they go give, like Senegal and Ghana, they reject. So if they go use that opportunity, they may they enter, go spend money, put here, till they give them. Yeah, Papa God. This one opportunity now for APC, make them lobby. Because if he's a chairman of ECOWAS with the speech we don't give, when he can Salone, men can't tell us if he stand for democracy, may they pull the results, when they take elector. When they pull the results, when they take elector. That's simple. Nobody no go dispute Maada Bio not spend even 10 million, more than 10 million self. Nobody no go dispute that. The MCC money, now so spend money at the end of the day, you know, get that. So what?
All right. Thank you very much, ex-civilian, for your contribution as always. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside you call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside you call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside you call from.
I call from Freetown.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Komon-Tok. What do you do for state in this country? Komon-Tok. She get Ecowas. And people are going to for fall. For fall. I make you with money and tell you what they will not tell you. Because if now we see criminals, we do criminal acts before now. Not on any negotiation in the game, leadership or leading. And they're not saying a criminal. No wonder the other states, Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali. You just look at them people. The government tell you, well, can you tell us the question are useless people? Sorry for that word, useless people. How do we teach that also? How do we teach that also? But anyway, you can't see what's the leader who can do. Yes, but we say this continue, struggle and continue. Survival of the fittest.
all the inside the country, really, if you pinch you, and if you pinch, but we so you can't really do the one way. We'll have because we know the force will be now. You don't protest, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't sue, you don't go sue. Every day, new statement. Even in social media, and like you know, yourself, when you will listen to more, the way call it words. Or means you just say the other platform that you listen that because the type of listening. Better she don't, even though get smartphone, she don't, it's friendly to it, she will think it can before. And that can be a contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for joining us. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, me and Uncle Sule, they call from Greece.
Yeah, Uncle Sule, thank you for joining us. You get the platform.
Yes, sir. And the first thing I want to talk first, where President Bio say now, the chairman, we want big let do for with this one green tier. At least if you not do nothing against him, do you let take younger back under this chairmanship? You get 2 years as chairman.
1 year, but renewable.
Okay,
1 year.
Yes. Okay, 1 year. The last time the foreign minister said the Nepal channel business to Ecowas, then Ablu Cabo said always the issue now, Ecowas Parliament, that God don't make an hour for be chairman. Do you if this man come on a power now Ecowas chairman, and they will take younger. That means he not accomplish nothing in life for the people of Sierra Leone. Secondly, I want to put sense that Samora supporters the instead again the way they believe say Samora go come as president, then go pull president Bio this that. It's because Samora the last time when they interview all that they say in the right letter to Ecowas them for them. Now Maada Bio now the chairman. So I don't know whether Samora go for rights now too. So this that way the forget now say let's forget about this say that they can't pull this man, put this man, Lord try for good before. Thirdly, now this man, now they make an energy minister, enable give light to people in a salon. Energy minister, now they make a chairman at Ecowas. You believe say Ecowas go better? Ecowas they can like more pass our IBD because they give man country enable controller. Now 17 country it go. This not just it is out of this world. You know, because now the only thing that the women they think. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you very much for your contribution. They take another voice. So they take 2 more calls and wrap up the program. After this, so they take 1 more call. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from London, Pa.
Yes, how you do? Not bad, boss. You get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. You see, all the regional blocks them we see in Africa now. Now just a conduit where Europe and America they use for exploit Africa. You know, they not get no economic and military benefit when they bring come to the continent. You understand? And until we ever get rid of all the regional blocks, then the Africa not they thrive. One thing we don't observe recently, man. Africa will not go able to liberate through political means. I think we need a sporadic military takeover across Africa. Now go only liberate that continent. You understand? And when I say military, I mean military man we get like mind, you know, like the likes of Traore na Burkina Faso. But other than that, an officer, because you see the political system, this democracy is a scam. You understand? Because as long as there is democracy, with man they get their footprint in Africa. And as long as they continue to get their footprint in Africa and the political system, Africa not they thrive. And just a conduit, you know. And very soon, in years to come, we'll therefore see a decline in the interest of voting across Africa, especially
I agree with you.
Thank you so much.
I agree with you, my brother. Yeah. Voting apathy therefore take place because I mean, what's the point if I know say my votes not count? I think Stalin be talk say those who count the votes, those who vote don't matter. It's those who count the votes I think that's Stalin, if I'm not mistaken. I be talking. Indeed, they are no the counts vote now, they actually matter. All right, okay, we already take okay, okay. This will be the last call for tonight. Yes, call outside the call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, we call part of the Europe.
Yeah, me brother. Thank you for joining us. You got a platform.
Okay. I just want to give small contribution number to call us the always on call today. Things some people if we then know about the world in level for now, we say Putin and the war we know before this time here. When say time they reach, the leaders they always go degree. The leaders they were not sorry for the population and world, and I will skin out today. So this thing, nothing way to be done before. When you read the history then about them thing they get for camp. So like no doubt people then. This nothing way God be not talking because the time they reach, the leaders they want to choose for leader, people in way they not get no sorry out to humanity. And we see until today. As now, right now, we talk so we know say the world, they in peace. All over the world, they in peace.
Okay.
So for now, any side posting there, I just do what thing, say it's good for them.
Yeah.
This world and next world.
Yeah.
But for say we they get leader then now where they rule we for we own benefit, my brother and sisters, and we allow pull out for now and then. We don't believe like it inside the Quran. It inside the Quran now we see a gentleman they married gentlewoman, a gentlewoman they married gentleman. So sorriness not for the poor. Likewise the politician embark by the same thing. You see? Now look what is happening in Gaza. America they see, France they see, England they see, Germany they see, but nobody no go come and talk to say, hey, what thing they do is not correct. You see? So sorry, have more than a wall for now. To say somebody will come.
All right, brother, thank you. Brother, thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. All right, we'll take the last call for tonight. This will be the last call for tonight. The last call for tonight. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. How you doing? This is Abdullah, the call from New Jersey, US.
Yeah, Abdullah from New Jersey. Thank you for joining us. You got the platform.
Me, what I want to say, I don't see the follow on social media. And the shamelessness way some of President Bio and their members still in cabinet, we don't get at all. But I'm glad you get people on the Biden will educate them. You get the chief minister quick for jumping at tweet say President Bio na the first Sierra Leonean who ever served.
I tell you.
The commodity get Soma income because President Bio na the first president and become the first press secretary to the chairman of the oh God. It didn't have social media. Kiketuma saying that the first press secretary, everything about them are the first. If they not talk first in history for the first time ever, they will talk of state of the art, now speech of the meal. All this nonsense on it's so funny and how they laugh while they watch show. It's sad, let go there quick. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. All right, so Fambula, we apologize. We end up the call here for tonight. All right. Yeah, Kailondo, I see you don't struggle too much. I need to put you inside the mic.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. How you doing, sir?
No bad, boss. No bad.
Right, you don't need to talk about Pasheki, OAU, this, that. Then they have been mess na saloon. Now you bring with that war na saloon, 1991. Because of economic, Sierra Leoneans will know the land. You see, politicians also the father then guy there is no positivity.
Guinea, what you make them, we don't they make them bother them. That we don't know say Maada Bio, Chubudu go get this power. And these are corrupt people. These are not people that elected democratically. And then they manage Ecowas. So what you go expect, bro? If you see Guinea, then take that gold mine for seizing and other parts of the country. Then we don't know what they come on. You know? And we politicians, they know they see that. And then guy had and they see fast we. Burkina Faso, they see fast we. Niger, they see fast we. Guinea, they see fast we. We will always stay in that low range, bro. It's not a big problem for we. We have to be very energetic. This not going to help Sierra Leone. If this guy don't take election and they go down chairman for Ecowas, why that comes? And that's where the revolution happened. That's where the same Ecowas and the boiler revolution. If history not bring future, history will repeat itself. I always tell you this, bruh. We will still come back power one day. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you for the contribution. And that be the last call for tonight. We tell we say plenty thank you. We don't call. And the one day we will come through again. All man with all that thank you. If you're not able to get to it today, hopefully sometime, keep your idea. You will shout out to it tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you. So we take 10 call and 10 we take 10 comments. Charles Songo, they say we should congratulate him to earn the position. This one is more from Adama Mambu. That's how cowards behave. They always shift blame so that they brainwash their paid up on unrealistic, myopic electoral justice fools. Keep blaming honest Kuruma. We will see where these lies, fantasy, gaslighting will take you with your addicted lies. And this one, they say we should bring Suleiman Fona from Australia to come and lead the country. And this this one, they come up from Alusan Sankara, where they say, let's stop wasting our time talking. The women should lead a peaceful protest in Sierra Leone now. Martin Conta, they say, the SLPP misinformation, Chiwa Minister Siber is a pathetic and disgusting liar. And this one, they come up from Abdullah Kanu. It's our leader, says Dr. Samura. It's not yet over until it's over. We are going to fight for the election result to the last drop of blood. There will be no election in 2028. And Gladys Kanu say, I wish both APC and SLPP go just disappear. The same politicians then just they recycle themselves. I wish Femi Claudius Cole in party will come back. And Mohammed Suleiman Korima, they say the last interview with Samora Kamara, Italy Ibrahim say he now go tire for rights to Ecowas. Now Maada Bio na the chairman. I wonder where Samora will go next to complain about his electoral justice. This is not a proof for give sense to the people where they believe say President Bio they step down for Samora. And bifocal, they said the name Bio is a household name in Sierra Leone that is synonymous with corruption and barbarism. So Maada Bio will go all out to spend millions of dollars to clean his image at the cost of Salon. And Mary J, they say, and then VP said that they will build the bridge in Madila. What a joke. Oh my country. It's so sad. Indeed. Mary J is sad. Indeed. Sad. Marcella, they say my condolence. Oh, yeah, thank you very much, Marcella. Thank you. Yeah, much appreciate that. And this one came from a bank. We Sierra Leoneans are delusional. This one, Abdullah say, Komon-Tok, you're reminding us about. Mr. Komon-Tok, you are reminding us about that painful day that majority of Sierra Leoneans went through on that fateful day. So sad for our country's democracy. I know it's really, really difficult. My sincere sympathy to you and the entire family. Thank you very much, Aminata. Much appreciated. Yes, Isatu, thank you very much. Really, really appreciate that. And Babatunde, they say South and Southerners will ruin the country just for names and title they don't merit. Seka Stephen and Bio are from the South. Yeah, Marjedi condolence. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so fam will look like Senaya with the time for today, and we tell us plenty, thank you. And Lolo, they say Prezo Ecowas chairman till 2028. Lolo, not to say then get until 2022. Tinubu do 2 term. He do now 1 year, and after that, if they want to give, me no but anyhow don't do it for 3 years. In fact, if which we understand, Nigeria they get so much problem that then sees, you know what, no get another person, you know, not an easy position for man. It requires a lot of commitment, and energy and resources and technical know-how. But anyway, we will bring that, like I say, when we file send it up. And me, kids, thank you very much. Yes, glory be to God. Thank you. Yeah, Musu, thank you. Yeah, as always. Thank you. My sympathy. I also just lost my mother last week Friday. Oh, Musu, thank you. So sorry, Lord Oshu. We pray that God, sorry for we departed souls then. As always, we Muslim can say inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi rajiun. We come up from God, and after God will they go. It's just a matter of time. We all know there. And just that wait to the wait at the most. If nothing not humble you, if nothing not humble you, the last thing where I believe me on thinking, for humble you not die. If I humble you. Because at the end of the day, we all are nothing. We all waiting, not nothing. This fets, this power, the fet for them to their one buy, them also one bill, then you know to na vanity. Up. I'm sure. Anyway, if the one thing we all agree on, now that they say there's only one thing that is guaranteed in life, and that is death. We agree to that. So you know that's supposed to humble we. But some people they not even think say they are forever. Seriously. Now so there's someone look at and say he gets the opportunity for travel, for medical, he gets money, he get this, he get doctors now. Oh, this you know. The queen enough for die. The way they like enough for die. And the salon women, thank you very much. Yeah, yes, thank you very much as always. Thank you. All right, so Fambula, we tap the program here. Of course, my dear friend Kelvin say thank you as always. Thank you. We really appreciate. Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Of course, as always, thank you, Abdul, and of course, Joseph. Thank you. All right, so Tapia, yeah, before we not forget, we still there. I think we'll go still continue for remind people there for the trip. Please consider whatever you want for support for at least we will go na Burkina Faso and one will do the ground truth in there, right? And for them, this year will not be calm and say but I hope say people will consider anything we consider for support the trip. We really appreciate it. We'll be sitting months in another so. And when months done and now we'll find the date, we will tell them say this date's now the life. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok. Bye bye. Hope for see you now back tomorrow.
Stand for the truth, make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From saloon to the world, we just stand talk. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we don't make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we don't come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we don't pave the way. Oh, now we the young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we don't make the choice. From politics to health, we don't stand firm. Migration and vibes, we don't come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We the talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks, we no go shine. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from the seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make you proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand and talk. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we make the choice. From politics to health, we the stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music, the flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders, make una hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no, we no go lie. Now come on, talk, we the stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand talk. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we don't make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we they come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we don't pave the way. Oh, now we the young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we don't make the choice. From politics to health, we don't stand firm. Migration and vibes, we don't come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We the talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose.